Good morning, Western Slope. Happy Monday. I'm Dalen Brazelton. Let's talk about your weather. Folks, today is going to be a lot nicer than originally expected as that cold front moves out of the region significantly quicker than we were thinking. Take a look at America's Mattress Live Tower Cam. You can even see a little bit of an airplane taking off behind me here. It's shaping up to be a great day indeed with a cold front finally leaving the area, and we're going to start seeing that warming trend today, folks. That's right, today here. That's going to continue on up until, take a look at this, possibly the 90s. Finally heading our way this week. Could be ending off on a very high note if you catch my drift here. Right now you're waking up to 44 degrees in Grand Junction. Montrose at 42 degrees with Delta, Paonia, and Nucla all seeing just below 40 degrees this morning here. Moab just a couple degrees above 40. All in all, it's a very consistent start to the day here on the Western Slope. Now, taking a look over at our satellite and radar, we saw a little bit of that cloud coverage from those storms in the valley this morning, but slowly starting to move off. But precipitation definitely very active in those overnight hours, especially north of the I-70 corridor near Glenwood and Battlement Mesa. But down here in the valley itself, things have been drying up with the exception, of course, of Glade Park and some of those higher elevations near the San Juan. You can expect some gusty outflow winds of up to 20 miles an hour for different parts of the valley. As we head throughout the day today, the breezes itself only about 5 to 10 miles per hour expected, but things could be getting a little bit gusty here, folks. For that bus stop forecast, getting those kiddos out the door for possibly the last day of school today for certain schools. 47 degrees with some 10-mile-an-hour wind speeds, and then in the afternoon hour, that's going to be picking up just a couple of miles an hour extra. But temperatures in those low to mid-60s for today could definitely be a great day for some schools out activities, folks. Temperatures, though, over the next 12 hours, you can expect a pretty gradual increase in that temperature where we're starting off pretty cool and then continuing to raise up into those mid-60s. That's what you can expect for today, but like we mentioned, by the time we're seeing the end of the week, could be seeing up to 90 degrees. But for those watches and warnings right now, Western Colorado seeing some winter weather advisories here just west of the Central Mountains. That's going to be in effect until just for a couple hours longer here, I would say, and then you can also see that happening near the San Juans as well. Now today, that low pressure system, that cold front that we were seeing, kind of pushing out of the region, moving up north a little bit and kind of looping back around at the very least, and then kind of heading back over to that northeast Wyoming, southeast Montana region as it kind of loops back around. But you can see just some snowfall expected for those northern mountains, maybe a little bit of rain for the Grand Mesa, but I wouldn't hold your breath for that. For that dog walking forecast, we got Java hanging out with us here all week long. If you'd like to send me a picture of your dog to be featured in the forecast, send me an email at dbrazelton@krextv.com or shoot me a message on Facebook or Instagram at BrazeltonWX. But it's shaping up to be a great morning to take your dog out for a walk. We got those mid-50s, headed into the 60s for the afternoon hours, but very little wind speeds, just a little bit of cloud coverage. What's not to love? Well, we're also starting to decrease a little bit for our allergies as well. Trees finally down into that moderate category with mold, and grasses hanging out in that low section here. Weeds, none to talk about right now as far as the pollen is concerned. Now, over the last 7 days, we've been seeing quite significant amounts of rainfall, but seems like the worst is behind us now, folks. Looking ahead to that Discovery Auto Group 7-day forecast, partly cloudy skies for today. Going to clear up, though, for a majority of the day before returning tonight. Mid-60s today, mid-70s tomorrow, folks. It's a call to warming trend. Montrose, slightly cooler with the same idea. Still seeing that warming trend. Could be ending the week in those mid-80s, but starting in the mid-50s. All in all, folks, things are starting off pretty great for the Western Slope.